Hello, Louise.
Hi, Sarah. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. How about you?
Good. Happy to be here with you.
Me too. And we kind of took a week between books. We just finished the wonderful The Mistress's Daughter by A.M. Holmes, and we needed like a minute to process and before we move on. So that's what today is. We are moving on. Louise, you want to tell everyone?
Yep. We're doing the next memoir in our memoirs. Here we go. It's Who Am I Really? And this is by Damon Davis, who was a guest on our podcast, actually. He was season 1, episode 10.
Was he? Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
way back in the beginning. So if anybody wants to listen to Damon's episode, that's where he is. And if you want to follow along, we will let you know. I think we're going to read the beginning part up to chapter 6 for next week's recording.
Instead of doing like a weekly chapter breakdown, because for starters, Damon did tell his story in great detail on the podcast. So you can go hear his voice telling you. You don't need us to recap the facts of his life.
It's also one of my favorite episodes.
Yes.
There's just some lovely things in it.
Yeah, it was a beautiful episode. Damon's a great guy. So I think we're just going to kind of go by section and discuss themes. And if you read up to chapter 6, as Louise was just saying, it kind of envelops the theme of origins.
Beginnings and where all adoptees are from and who we are at the beginning.
Yeah.
So we'll kind of talk about that as a theme.
Exactly. So we're going to give this a shot, see how this goes without, literally going through the chapters, just kind of discussing like a book club. Think of it like a book club.
Yeah, book club.
Book
club with Sarah and Louise.
Yes, exactly.
On a funny note, I was in a book club and I quickly dropped out because we have so much reading to do. And we're so involved in this. I'm like, what am I doing joining a book club? So this is my book club now.
I have a fiction book, which is so good that I've been reading forever. And I think I'm finally going to finish it sometime this week, but it's been like months and months. And I was such a voracious reader. I used to read like a book a week or at least a couple a month, Now it's like, I'm lucky to get 2 in a year.
Me too. But you know what we're doing? We're reading so many articles.
Did that to me.
Yeah, COVID, me too. And then the start of this podcast, it's like articles we're reading, you and I send each other.
Yep.
Tons of reading about adoption and adoptee issues. And so I feel like I'm always reading, but different kind of reading now.
So this is it. Oh, wait, before we go, we would really appreciate if you hit the subscribe button on wherever you're listening to this, just so we can get a real good idea of how many of you are out there. We'd love to know. So if you just hit the subscribe button, then we can tell. Then we get an idea.
Yeah, that helps us.
Yes, we appreciate that.
And this guest coming up is going to blow your mind. I think his story is just rich.
He really, very. And he tells it in such a great way. So
yeah, powerful. All right. Yeah. Well, see you soon.
See you soon.